Last orders at the bar, please.
Welcome to Tavern Tales, a curated 5e Dungeons & Dragons adventure set in the tales of the Yawning Portal campaign module by Wizards of the Coast. Previously on Tavern Tales, Kargaz is dead, and his giant lizard too. Breathing a sigh of relief, our Stonehammers marvel at all still being alive and agree as one to a long rest.
Come sit down and drink with the enemy, raise a glass and toast to the enemy, and I'm not gonna do this on my own. So come sit down and laugh with the enemy, raise a glass and sing to the enemy, and I'm not gonna do this on my own. So I won't end up being alone, 'cause I won't drink my drink alone. So what about you? One beer or two, I'll drink to you.
Hi, I'm Kyle. Welcome to Tavern Tales. I am the Dungeon Master and host extraordinaire for this game that runs through the Tales from the Yawning Portal campaign module. I have a wonderful group of players in front of me, except for one. That's correct. All of you are wonderful except for one of you, and only I will know which one is truly not wonderful. But first, we will start with the wonderful...
Oh, hi. Sorry. I'm Chelsea, and I am playing Tessakar. Do you need anything else?
I have no needs for things. It's only if you would like to say anything else.
Tessakar is apparently the annoying warlock, as previously discussed, because y'all don't like Tessakar's voice. So screw you all.
So screw you all.
Hi, this is Paige, and I play Eldith, who I can't believe doesn't have the more annoying voice.
Just in real life.
Wow.
Oh. Real shade.
I'm
Shots
sorry.
fired.
That's so mean. I want to switch seats. I'm sorry.
Aw, brotherly
I
love.
truly love you.
This is Aaron, back for another year. Happy to be here. I'm playing Oscar Stonehammer, the rogue, and I'm very glad that you guys don't like me the least, even though I say nothing at all.
I'm Allison, and I play Foggy, whose voices change all the time, so everyone loves it. It's always different, and it's a blast. And Foggy is a barbarian, but he also likes to do warlocky things sometimes.
Back in the tavern.
Lucille has determined that Tessakar is not for her. And has
Whoa.
become a lesbian pining for Eldith.
Yeah.
Cuddling Rogie, hoping they come back.
That would actually be an okay.
Yeah, I'd be okay
that'd
with
be an
that
acceptable
twist.
ending. I'd accept
Yeah,
that.
I think so.
Certainly isn't going to end up with Oscar. Although he is a good listener. You think. You would wonder. I mean, he's not saying anything, so maybe he's listening, but he might just be watching a hockey game. You never know.
He's not. He's being good.
I know. Though it appeared that death was nigh for the Stonehammers, excepting Tessakar, they did prevail. Kargaz had overestimated the strength of his foes. It should be repeated, though, that the Stonehammers were more lucky than good, as the giant subterranean lizard fell, screaming from the cliff-top. Fogrim, smiling sorrowfully, said,
Oh man.
What else? Like, did you say anything after "aw man"?
Shucks.
Yeah, and then, like,
There's a snake in my boot. Sorry.
you just diffused tension that wasn't even there yet. I just like the "aw man" shucks. There's, like, I want to know what the thought that leads following that, because you had a thought and you're like, "Oh man, shucks." Then what did Fogrim say following that?
What do we do now? Now he's Southern. I don't know.
No, like I like you watch the lizard
Yeah.
slide and fall off the cliff screaming, and then you said, "Aw, man."
Because I like the lizard.
Yeah, say something like that.
Oh, okay.
Basically, like, "Oh
I
man."
thought that was clear with what I was
Yeah, it's
saying.
not-
I'm upset. Okay,
Yeah, because
I'm
it's the
sorry. I get what
beginning.
you're saying now.
Yeah,
I get
and
it,
it's
I
the
get it.
beginning of the episode, so it might not clue into people. All right, take 4.
Oh man, shucks! I wanted him to be my friend.
He's having an identity
I
crisis.
know, this is the first time, like, your character is always consistent, to be honest, except for today, where you're like, "Nope, I'll wear cowboy boots and shine my shoes."
Oh my
I'll
goodness.
go ride that lizard.
I really
Lizard
want us to
dude.
do that for our next characters. All of us. Well, because
Okay, sure. Yeah, you can all be Western heroes. It's fine.
Yeah.
We can do a Western.
Yeehaw.
All right.
Giddy up, cowboy.
And now let us peek into the adventure itself, as the stench of dead and dying troglodytes overwhelms the senses and drives the stonehammers from the top of the waterfall to quieter and less pungent environs. Regrouping further down the corridor, they take stock of their options, equipment, and injuries. To the north, where the river flows from, is the lair of the troglodytes. Given that you've likely slain all of the able-bodied trogs, whatever treasure remains in their stinking den would be free for the taking. There is also the dwarven-built stairs up a few feet to a door you went past previously.
Ouch! I'm hurt.
I think we should take a long rest.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to sleep whether I like it or not.
Those troglodytes sucked.
Barely alive.
Yeah.
Me too.
I think it's nap time.
I have 6 hit points. Yeah. Hey, we're twinning. 6. We're twins. Get it? It's funny. Anyways.
Can we has long rest?
Is this a safe place to rest, or should we probably go to where the troglodytes are that we know there are none?
Well, we
Yeah, it's
killed
a
all
good
them.
question. So you've moved further up this cavernous area. You're back to where the subterranean lizard that Kargaz was riding was, with those 2 chests. There are some potentialities for the mom trogs and baby trogs to come by and maybe attack you, but they're probably not going to with Kargaz and all of the big chested warriors with their biceps and quadriceps and hamdriceps, and that's a thing. Troglodytes have hamdriceps. Don't look at me like that.
Pretty sure you're just saying words.
Yeah, but that's an actual muscle that troglodytes have. That's what makes them different. That's why they're monsters. It's a smelly muscle.
Where is it located?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Just below the
Yes.
thoracic thing.
Makes sense. That tracks. Continue.
Yeah. Thank you for the 3rd degree about troglodyte musculature. You may go back and dissect one at your leisure if you'd like during your long rest. For indeed, it is time you may have a long rest.
Does that mean we have no more owies?
Yes, no one has any more owies excepting Eldeth, because she is still missing a single hit point that was taken from her before. You, Tessakar, do not have an additional 10 hit points that you gained from the breathtaking reprieve of lay on hands that was given to you by Illmatter when Eldeth saved your life in the roper's mouth. So you just have your normal number of hit points. But your hand is tingly.
Did I have 10 extra hit points from that?
No,
Okay, I was like, what?
not permanent hit points. There's just like, instead of getting healed 10, you got healed 20 that one time. But I was trying to lead in
To the hand, sorry.
hand being tingly.
Why is my hand tingly?
You were sitting on it? I don't know. It's possible.
Sitting on it for a certain purpose?
Well, who knows? It is your Shubsy hand.
I was going to say, is that the one that's special colors?
Yes, it is all glowing with the light and color of your Eldritch Blast, however, has these red ill-matter lines and veining through it.
I am going to look at my hand, flex it a little bit, trying to figure out why it's tingling.
Yes, just like as if your hand was asleep in real life. You look at it, it tingles, and you have no idea. Stop tingling as you flex it several. What is going on? You hold it above your head and look up and down at it every now and again, flexing it still a few times, and nope, it still tingles. Don't really know why. Like it's been asleep and is waking up.
Please say my hand's not becoming a separate entity. Like, that'd be weird.
Idle hands.
Hello, I am the
Climbs
hand.
off your body and just goes around doing
And
stuff.
I guess it'd be it if you cut it off. Or thing, sorry.
Go scout out that fortress. Got it.
That is not how that hand will talk.
And so it has. Talking.
So, what's wrong with your hand? You're looking at weird stuff with your hand. What's going on?
It just tingles a lot. That's all. Shut up, Chut.
All right, fine. I'll go ride Priscilla.
I totally heard something else.
I heard it.
Okay, thank you.
That was enough.
Priscilla's a dude.
So?
I don't know how Josh.
I'm
Open your
I'm
mind,
I'm just
Josh.
not into male pigs.
That's fair.
I know most North American women are, but I'm not.
Whoa.
Silence reigns.
Say, hence why one is married to you.
Sure, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, she's...
Yeah, my hand just tingles. Bye, John.
Eldith notices her brother like doing something really weird with her hand, and she's trying to rebuild their relationship. So she walks over to him and she says,
Tessakar, I noticed that you're having some issues with your hand. Would you like me to have a look for you?
It just tingles a little bit. I think it should be fine.
He looks down at it and he just stuffs it in his pocket on the side.
So he's got one hand in his pocket.
Yeah.
And it's on you, dude. You ended the scene. You said no, so you have to now come up with a new idea.
Then I'm gonna go and take a little snooze.
Do you just walk away?
Ouch.
No, I look over at my twin sister and give her my most affectionate smile that I can to show that I'm like, thanks for caring about me. Pat her awkwardly on the back, and then I walk away.
do you pat me with your hand that's tingling?
Yeah, because he's that kind of an idiot.
So as soon as he pats me on the back with his hand, I grab it and I start investigating it to make sure there's nothing wrong. I make sure that the darkness isn't coming back into it.
Well, it's definitely still dark.
But it's not just the hand now, right? I'm making sure that it's not going back up to the rest of
Yeah,
the
it's
arm.
not a straight line. It's very jagged with a strain that goes up the wrist a ways.
Are you gonna unclothe me now?
That wasn't in character.
Sorry. I just saw this look and I was like,
I'd say it like Tessakar.
Okay.
Hey, what are you doing? What? Are you gonna unclothe me now? Stop that.
It looked like Chelsea mimed pulling the hand away as well.
I did.
Okay, so Tessakar tugs to pull his hand away, and of course, Eldeth is ridiculously strong. So, and Tessakar's not particularly strong, so that's an easy win for Eldeth there. What are you looking for, Eldeth?
Because she knows that her helping him that one time got rid of some of the dark residual magic that was there. So I think she was just making sure that it wasn't impeaching on what she's saved.
Okay, so what are you looking for?
Pigment?
So you're looking for an actual, it's not a hand, it's made of energy.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like not flesh.
Because originally it was the whole arm,
Correct.
and now it's just the hand.
Correct.
And the rest of the arm is now flesh again?
The rest of the arm is back to arm-likeness, and it is, and in fact, a fleshy arm with veins and all of the other bits and pieces.
Okay,
The
so
hand itself is still...
I think she's making sure that the forearm that's attached near the wrist
Okay.
isn't starting to change back to...
Are you determining that with your arcane knowledge, or with your religion, or medicine?
All three.
religion.
Okay. Religiously, Tessakar needs to be cleansed of this dark force that lurks within Tessakar. However, the hand is a symbol. Is your character trained in religion, or does she have a...
Yes.
It's built... Okay, so yeah, you get all this information. So Eldith knows religiously this hand is now a sign of the pact betwixt Shub-Nugurath and Tessakar. She is the hand of Shubzi, as it were. He is the hand of Shubzi, as it were.
Yeah, get it right.
Thanks. I'll just cut all of my bullshit crap, and it'll sound like I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, lots of magic happens in editing.
It's not magic. It's hard work.
It must be. No.
So religiously, Tessakar would need to forsake Shub-Niggurath in order to get his hand back. But the break of that contract, if Tessakar were to break it utterly, then Tessakar might lose the hand entirely. It would just go away.
Okay.
That's religiously what you know.
Okay.
Anything else?
No, I think she takes that away and she ponders it and she starts scheming on how to get him to.
Oh, okay. So, like, there was a pause there. You're holding Tessakar's hand, and I had said, did you want to know this arcanely or did you want to know this medicine related? Did you ponder those things and then just decide to ignore them, or were you actually interested in knowing a bit?
I definitely think I was interested in the Arcana, but I looked at my...
Right.
Yeah.
So you're interested in knowing the magic of what is going on. Who's trained in perception? Anybody got training in perception, the skill of perception?
That would be me. That would be Oscar.
Yes. Oscar, you note and notice immediately the eye on Eldeth's forehead open. And Eldeth, you are flooded with some magical knowledge regarding the hand's construction. Then you can kind of see the matrix. You see the green numbers and letters floating through the air sort of thing.
Cool.
As you see Shub-Niggurath's tether to... Hey, Tessakar, is your relationship with Shub-Niggurath, is it one of emotion and of the heart, or is it one of the head and of intellect?
Head and intellect.
Okay, so yeah, the tether from Shub-Niggurath stretches down from some dark place above or below. You're not really sure, because, I mean, again, it's like the Matrix. Where do you jack in? I don't know. But you do see the tether stretch to Tessakar's head, and the same color of the tether is the hand.
So it's like a limb of Shub-Niggurath.
Yeah.
Niggurath.
Very good.
Shubsy.
Shubsy.
That's the
Yeah.
safest way to say it.
Tessakar, Eldeth has been holding your hand for a really long time now and won't let go.
Can you let go of my hand? This is strange.
Yes, I've seen all that I need to see.
Huh?
Yeah, exactly. When Eldeth looks you in the face, the eye on her forehead blinks at you.
That's weird.
What's weird?
Your third eye is looking at me, and then it blinked. I don't like it.
Your instinct is right there. Please proceed with it.
What are you talking about?
You got another eye on your head, and it looked at me and blinked.
I think you need to go to sleep. I think you're hallucinating.
I dig around in my backpack for something shiny. Oh, I have that shiny box that you tricked me with the, what 3 things would you like? And I said...
He didn't
These
trick
things-
you.
Not once ever tricked you. You described a very beautiful velvet black bag, and I said,
It's-
sure, there it is. There's a velvet black bag in the box. You were like...
Oh, I also have that genie lamp. That's shiny. I'm going to pull that genie lamp out.
Okay.
And then I'm going to polish it up a little bit.
Can you rub the lamp?
I rub the lamp. Okay, good.
You're worried there for a second. I don't want 3 wishes.
No, I just didn't want anything bad to come out. What if it was evil genie? No.
A black velvet bag comes out of the lamp.
You tricked me.
Now you have 2. Damn it! This is your magical power.
How many black bags are in here? I polish up the lamp, and then I hold it in front of Elda's face so that she can see her reflection.
Yeah, you don't actually see anything.
Oh.
Yeah, nothing.
Well, that's not fun.
I know.
You just go to your face.
You just screamed for no reason.
Scream for no reason.
And I even pulled back everything.
Yeah,
I haven't done my hair in 3
Eldeth,
days.
yeah, you're like,
Look at my face!
Oh, actually, that worked.
you're so.
Look at all the dirt on my face!
Yeah.
She doesn't see the eye, though?
No, you don't. You see there's like smudge, but you're dirty everywhere.
Why wouldn't you tell me I had so much dirt on my face? No wonder none of those things liked me.
Does prestidigitation clean?
Yes, but I don't know if you really want to clean people's faces with prestidigitation. That's a level of OxyClean that's just too deep. You know?
We're also surrounded
Some of those
by a
natural
river.
oils need to stay.
Oh.
That river,
I guess dangerous river though.
where you're at, is not so bad, but it's kind of a trickle at this point. But there's that pool that's just a bit to the north. You could probably clean yourselves there, but that's entering Trog territory.
Isn't there like something that it also like, gets water?
Create water?
Just lick your thumb.
You
What I
did that before, yep.
Yeah.
There's some smudge on you.
Get the schmutz on.
schmutz.
The schmutz.
I'm gonna go through my. I don't want to spit on my sister's face. I actually do like her a little bit.
That's what family
I'd
does.
rather you not spit on
Yeah,
my
the
face,
last time
too.
you spit on Eldeth's face, what did Eldeth do to you?
Last time I spat on Eldeth's face is when we were two young dwarves running around the living room, stone living room in a mountain.
The convent or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, whatever it was. I pinned Eldeth down and I dropped a good loogie on her face.
Oh my goodness. Already at this point, Eldeth was much stronger than Tessakar.
And Eldeth promptly flipped me over and then just did a really sharp blow to the nuts. And then she yelled at me. What did you yell again, Eldeth?
Don't touch me again, you numb narod, or I'll punch you in the Dingleheimen again.
Yeah, all right. So
Yeah.
you know what lies before you if you spit on Eldeth again.
I was like, I go to like get my thumb wet, think about it, and then I pull out my bag, my drinking water, and a piece of cloth, just wet it and wipe.
Eldeth glares at you balefully when you make the gesture to lick and get some of your saliva on your thumb, and the third eye narrows balefully as well.
Yeah, it's creepy. Yeah, why? So yeah, I pull out my water skin, wet a piece of cloth, and then I go to clean Eldeth's face. I'm like,
Hold still, let me get this.
and I start wiping your face off where it's dirty on your forehead.
Ow, watch my eyes.
Nice.
Oh my gosh. And then when there is no dirt on the forehead region,
Yeah.
I then take the genie lamp,
Yeah,
look
it's all
at it
tarnished
myself.
again.
Polish it again. No more black pigs. I polish it again. All
Big
shine.
black sack falls out. Yeah. Sorry.
It's a bigger sack for your smaller sacks.
It's a sack to hold all the sacks.
Put in like 6 now.
Why?
The shiny
you can call
lamp.
it Sacks on Fifth.
And then I look at the genie lamp myself to make sure I can see myself.
Yeah.
I can. Then I move it over in front of Eldeth's
Sure.
face.
Oh, that looks so much better. I know the orcs would like me now.
Yeah, it's the nicest you've ever seen the two siblings be to each other. Like literally in the entire, like since you were taken down out of the cage, Fogrim, this is the nicest these two have ever been.
So she still didn't see the eye?
Doesn't look like it.
Can I do an Arcana check on that
Sure.
eyeball?
Yeah.
I should have done that to begin with. I have a
We've
Frickin'
had
training in
other
it.
things to worry about.
I know.
besides
And wait, you're trained
eyes.
in
Arcana.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
have
have-
knowledge of the arcane. This is a mark.
+3.
Well, this isn't really an arcane thing, just so you know.
Is it a religion
This is a
thing?
religious thing. But I'll give it to you anyway, because I really would like to tell you all. So, without even rolling, wait, who does have training in religion?
I do.
Yeah, not you.
Just
You
her.
can't even tell.
I have
She's the only
Arcana
one.
in history. So history, maybe?
Nah, well, it's fine. What is going on here is this is a mark from a divine being. This is a god that has marked this person as one of their own. So in many ways, like Ilmater's red straps, red ties that Eldeth uses as a focus for her divine spells, much like your tome symbolizes your pact between you and Shub-Niggurath, and I guess your hand now as well. This is the symbol of this god's bestowing some sort of power or trust upon Eldeth.
So it's not Ilmater?
It's Groomsh.
No, the mark upon your forehead is from Groomsh, the orc god.
Orcs love me.
Dark god of evil delight.
Do you know?
And
sorry.
Swedish delight, too.
You said Groomf?
Groomsh.
What about Turkish delight?
Groom.
He is the orc god of orcish delight and Swedish delight.
But not Turkish. I like
Yeah, no,
Turkish
just
delight.
Swedish delight.
Oh, okay.
Sure, Turkish delight too, but only after you've eaten it all and it's just stuck in your teeth and it's annoying.
Fair.
So that nothing before that point is he at all connected to that.
I ran it down.
I call him Big Turk.
As this is happening, Eldith notices that Tessicar's hands are like oddly near her face.
Yep.
And she just slowly starts to back up and turns around and goes and walks over to Oscar to see what he's doing.
Okay, well, it felt like the scene had naturally ended and now it's gone creepy. So let's continue it. So you go over to talk to Oscar, leaving Tessicar alone, and it seems like it's been cut real weird like.
I just got all that information.
Yeah.
Like, looking at it. Okay. Tessicar is also now pondering whether he should tell his sister that she's been marked by a dark god.
Yeah, go ahead. My only concern then is it's like she just told you were marked by a dark god and you're like, yeah, well, you're marked by a dark god too.
No, she didn't tell me.
Yeah, well, she
said she was going to go and ponder and see if she can make me
right,
rebuke
but she was
it.
looking at the hand and that's how that was her recognition of that.
Oh.
And now you're
Was she muttering out loud?
I don't know if she said any of that, but no, you kept it all to yourself.
Is there any kind of spell on the eye that prevents her from seeing it?
Not that you're aware of. You haven't cast detect magic or anything like that.
Can I cast detect magic?
I don't know. Do you have detect magic? I don't think you do.
Why don't I have detect magic?
I do.
Because you're not a wizard. You're a warlock.
You're a warlock, Harry.
Like, what use am I even?
It's a great question.
Shut up.
Well, let's be realistic. You'd all be dead if it wasn't for Tessie right now.
Yeah.
I think it's more has to do with Chubsy.
Nope, that was all Tessie.
That was really all
Baby.
Tessicar.
Okay.
I mean, what is Fogrim doing during all of this?
I'm trying to get some goddamn sleep. Bunch of freaking chatterboxes over there.
Really need to say "god damn" in front of that, considering all of the god damning stuff that just happened over here.
I do. It needs to
Fine.
be said.
Fogrim
Overemphasis.
falls to a deep and undisturbed sleep. And as Fogrim falls, there is a bleating in the darkness. As Shub-Nagurath elects to have a conversation with her most recent acolyte. And while we do fade
Shubsy's a girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did that happen?
Like the whole
Entire
time.
Oh.
Yes. And while we fade to black on the carnal acts that Fogrim is subjected to with Shub-Nagurath, and they were faded to black.
You keep saying that stuff like it's bad, but like Foggy's like...
Yeah,
he's fine. More than fine.
Yeah, at one point, Shub-Nagurath crawls in and under your skin and moves all about. You are a dried and desiccated old man. When Shub-Nagurath is done with you, all of your vitality and essence is leached from your poor mortal corporeal form in your dreams. But you feel it nonetheless. Your teeth have fallen out. You've got those really, really horrible big black bags under your eyes.
Your mohawk flops over to the side.
Your mohawk's nothing but... Your mohawk is just two hairs that fall over to one side.
The Homer Simpson go over.
Your ears are like twice as big as they were because you're old and desiccated and just an emaciate. Your fingernails are long and you can't trim them because you're in a dream state. You don't get to trim these things, but it all happens quickly and during the process of Shub-Nagurath enacting the compact between the two of you.
That's depressing. Thank you for that.
So now that now that we know Fogrim is not enjoying what is going on.
It was until this moment. Got real.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. Like, this is an elder god with desires and aims and wants that are far beyond the little things that little people could possibly ever want. You're like an ant or bacteria to Shub-Nagurath. And to be noticed at all is to be rent asunder.
Like, what is she the god of?
1,000 spawn and the black wood.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, pretty dark shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing that into our lives, Tessicar.
That wasn't just me. That was also you. You decided to
You
make that
started it.
I did.
Anyways, I'm asleep. Can't have this
Lovecraftian horror at its best is really what it is.
conversation. Yeah, I do love Lovecraft.
Don't worry, I'll cleanse you both.
After all of this, when Shub-Niggurath is smoking a cigarette and lying on silk satin sheets that are just covered in goat hair,
Goat legs out. Like paint me like one of your French ladies style.
exactly, hundreds of little Fogrim goats come in.
It's getting worse.
Yeah, because it's a horrible dark dream.
I didn't know it was gonna get worse.
Oh yeah, no,
I
you're
thought you were done.
no. Sadly, no. Hundreds of little goat Fogrims come in. They are your children to Shub-Niggurath.
Okay, are they foggy on top or goat on top?
Which is worse?
I don't want to tell
I
you.
think
'cause
they're
that's what I'm
foggy
gonna
in the
get.
middle.
Goat head, goat legs,
They just have a mohawk.
Fogrim belly.
Fogrim belly, Fogrim cock.
Yeah, there's a waffle-eyed goat kid that has a little mohawk, but it's almost entirely a goat, and that one seems to be the most Fogrim.
That seems accurate. Man.
Daddy.
Just runs into things, like charges towards you and runs into the leg of the bed, which is one of Shub-Niggurath's legs, just because Shub-Niggurath is also the bed.
She's just everywhere.
So fun.
It's gonna be a weird episode.
So
Shit got crazy, yo.
there are little Tessicar goats places too, just so you know, lurking in the corridors. They're quite a bit older than the Fogrim goats. Chelsea gives me a look like, when did that happen? Oh, that happened before we started.
They're all teenager goats now.
I will point out, this is not different.
This is a dream.
Is it? Is it really a dream? What does Tessicar look like right now?
Looks the same.
An old
as it does
man.
now. Yeah. Oh, well, okay.
Shub-Niggurath says in goat voice, which I don't really want to do, I'm just going to talk. Shub-Niggurath says to you, what is the depth of your devotion to Shub-Niggurath? Fogrim Stonehammer.
I can translate that to goat.
Please don't.
Okay.
People want to listen to this.
Yeah. I love the goat, and we'll definitely get the goat back.
It's not right now.
Yeah.
The goat Katie.
I know that you got my goat. You did it anyway. Just say Fogrim Stonehammer really mean like it goat. That wasn't even
So angry. You gotta be more.
Sorry.
kind of like Elven.
Yeah.
Elven goat. Happy Elven. Sure.
That's better.
I'll take
That's
it.
better. That's better.
Yeah, it was weird because you made Jot's O face while you did that. So
Yo, what is happening right now?
You can just go. It's just getting freaking weird over here.
what's the level of your devotion?
Not this. Not this.
All right, you're sent away.
Okay.
The door to the shining place, which lay beyond the bedroom of Shub-Niggurath, closes, and you are sucked back to your own body. The shining place is where all of the eldritch knowledge and the glowing amount of warlock secrets are revealed. So if you would like to continue to level in warlock, you'll have to go through that door at some point.
Could I do it through a different god, though?
Well, you forsake Shub-Niggurath and deny your compact with
I don't know
her
magic things.
at any time, but you'd need to, one, find a new patron to make a compact with, and two, figure out how to let down the dark black god who just lay with you for 100 years in a polite and nice manner that would not just be like a iPhone text message, it's over, baby.
Just start ghosting Shub-Niggurath.
That'd be funny.
No. Gaslight. You gotta gaslight Shub-Niggurath, where your partner...
Is that the farting under the bed?
No,
That's Dutch ovening.
Yeah. We know
Gaslighting
that
is
well.
where you make the other person leave by not being horrible, but by making them doubt themselves in like mundane ways. Like, could you please unload the dishwasher? I already unloaded the dishwasher. You didn't. And then like
just wearing them down.
wearing them down on the tiniest of little details.
Oh, that's what I do.
Yeah.
That's called marriage. Yeah.
It's technically called gaslighting but it's the intent of driving the person away.
Oh.
So I don't think that's actually what you do because you don't want you. Although you did like slam him in the belly earlier.
I poked him.
Yeah, do you see the
But we
edges
all
on those
know
things?
that your giant man fingers are painful to soft feminine bellies.
I don't have giant men.
His belly's not feminine. That's not
I like
fair.
your fingers.
I'm here for you, Aaron.
Thank you.
With the amount of hair on that belly, it is not feminine.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some water.
Did my comment offend?
I missed what you said.
Oh.
What did you say?
Oh. No, I said with how hairy his belly is, it's not feminine.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then as soon as I said that, kind of like, I'm out.
I'm out. Sensitive about his belly hair.
This is a weird episode. And
We haven't done anything. I'm like, why are we still doing this?
We've literally spent
It's an hour?
almost an hour on.
Yeah, because we started at 8.
But to be fair, we're clarifying like some
We do need to
things.
talk about your eye because we actually haven't talked about it in a long time. The only
Well,
reason
we
I
never-
remembered it is because I just listened to the episode.
Well, we never talked about the hand. Like that would never actually.
We sort of did.
We kind of half did. We looked at
When it first
briefly.
happened,
Yeah, when it first
we knew it
happened.
was just full of energy
But
and
then,
it
but
wasn't
that's
real
when it
there.
was like fully energy, and then we never talked about it when all of a sudden half the energy disappeared.
Yeah, that's true.
And you don't know that you have a dark god symbol on your body.
Well, and that's what when
We
I-
just never addressed it because it's like, because I just remember trying to get the schmutz off and then it would
Yeah.
come off and I was like, oh, okay, that's too bad. And then we just like
Well,
kept
and then
fighting things.
I couldn't remember from past episodes and that's why I paused for so long because I couldn't remember if I did know about it or not. And I guess I didn't. Was that from the tar?
Yeah, when you, that cauldron
Yeah.
of black stuff that she was making and you saw that it was evil. So you're just like, I can't allow this to happen. So you
Right.
purposely tripped into it and you got marked by Groomps.
The Grinch.
You're a mean one, Mr. Groomps. We got to figure out somehow to get you to see the eye
Well,
so
I'm
you
actually
can.
gonna.
But if I do, so I could basically cleanse myself. If I can cleanse you,
That's what I'm
of
saying, but-
Shubsy, I can just cleanse myself.
You might see. I was good with Shubsy until there were kids involved, and I'm like, Ma. The same reason I left Lucille.
I can cleanse you now. Now that I know I can. If you no longer, that could be your way to get rid of him. Her.
I still like the powers though. Like
Yeah,
I'm
you
okay
can
with
find
one
them.
level warlock, and then not having to deal with Shubsy anymore.
But that might not work.
I can't keep the magic. Do it like
If you don't have innate
if I don't
magic,
have
maybe.
if I don't have Shubsy anymore. If I no longer like follow her.
We'll figure something else out. You can take a level in something else. You can
But no,
take a
but I
level
could.
in-
But I lose all of my magic abilities. Do you lose the warlock level?
What do you want?
I want the magic still, but not having
Okay,
to
well,
have goat babies.
You already have hundreds of goat
I
babies.
know I don't want. I want to abandon them all.
You're not being required to take care of them. Have you seen Tessicar take care of any Tessicar goat babies?
Shubsy comes after
Just-
Foggy for
Just Foggy and
childcare.
kids don't. They don't go.
That's why he doesn't. That's why he doesn't end up with. That's why he doesn't end up with Lucille.
Yeah, I know. 'Cause
Yeah.
she wants kids.
Yeah.
Like, you can't do it.
Foggy's like, fuck it. I'm too young for kids.
Yeah,
Even though you have 100.
When you come back,
I'm in full denial about it. Full denial.
Okay.
Raise a glass and drink with the enemy. Raise a glass and sing with the enemy. And I'm not gonna do this on my own. And raise a glass and toast to the enemy. Raise a glass and sing to the enemy. And I'm not gonna do this on my own.
this concludes this episode of Tavern Tales, a curated Dungeons & Dragons 5e game set in the Tales of the Yawning Portal adventure module by Wizards of the Coast. Our intro and outro music is the song Tavern Tales by the Bad Billy Band. You can find out more about the Bad Billy Band on iTunes or at www.badbillyband.com or follow them on Twitter at badbillyband. Thanks for listening. Please feel free to leave us a review on iTunes or find us on Twitter at tavern_tales. We'll be back next week with more of the adventure.